Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SITI SARA AISHAH BINTI ZAINAL. My ID number is CA20046. Today I will present to you the code for the AI project, which is fuzzy logic on restaurant review. First of all, to do the code, we need to install the SCI kit fuzzy, and then we import the numpy as np, skfuzzy as fuzz, skfuzzy import control as control. Okay, next, first we need to define the input variables for our project. Restaurant reviews, the variables is including taste, service, ambience, and menu variety. For defining the input variable, we need to use control antecedent np range, which is our 0, which is 0, 100, 1, and the variable name is taste, and so on, service, ambience, and menu variety. Okay, next we need to define the output for this uh, project, which is our output is the likelihood for the customer to return to the restaurant. So for output variable, we use control consequence, which is np range also 0, 100, and 1. The variable name is likelihood. Okay, so after we defining the input variables and output variables, we need to define the membership function for each of the input variables. For the first membership function, which is this, there are three membership functions, which is not delicious, average, and yummy, and we use fast.trimf, this, which is the variable name dot universe, and we put the range of um, the the range score for each membership function, which is for the not delicious is 0 to 30, for average is 20 to 60, and 50 to 100 for the yummy membership function. Next, we use this dot view for uh, the use is to view the graph for the membership function. Okay, later I will show the graph for each of the membership function. Next is the second membership function, which is service, which have bad, average, and good membership function. So we also use fast.trimf, which is we use the variable name, which is service dot universe, and we put in the range of score for each membership function, which is 0 to 30, 20 to 60, 50 to 800. Next, for the ambience. For the ambience, we also have three membership function, which is uncomfortable, average, and comfortable. Um, okay, and we use fast.trimf, ambience, which is the variable name, dot universe, and the range of the score, which is 0 to 30, and so on. Okay, the last membership function that we use in this um, membership function for input for this project is the menu variety, which have less, average, or many variety. So we also use fast.trimf, menu variety, the universe, and also the range score. Next, after we defining the membership function of the input variables, we need to define the membership function of the output variable, which is our output is likelihood, which have to consider, which is likely and not likely the customer to return to the restaurant. So for the membership function, we use fast.trimf likelihood, universe, and also the range score, which is 51 until 100 for the likely and 0 to 50 for the not likely. Okay, so just now I just said that taste.view will produce a graph. So from here we can see the graph, which is as we mentioned just now, the range for each um, membership function, which is 0 to 30 for the not delicious, 20 to 60 for the average, and um, 50 to 100 for the yummy, and so on for the other membership function. For the um, next, for the likelihood, we can see here there are two graphs, which is one for likely and one for not likely. For all the output that in the range from 0 to 50, it will become not likely, and from the score after 50 to 100 will be likely. Okay, the next part will be presented by my friends. Okay, thank you.
Hi, thanks to SARA. Now I'm ALIZA BINTI ROSLAN, which measure number CA20043 will continue. This is the set of the fuzzy rules for determining the likelihood of customer returning to a restaurant based on the various input variables, such as taste, service, ambience, and menu variety. Each rule is defined using the control rule function from the fuzzy logic controller. For example, for rules 1, taste is not delicious and the service is bad, then the likelihood is not likely, which means that the customer will not return again to the restaurant. Another example for rules 2, if service is average and taste is average, then the likelihood is likely, which means the customer will return again to the restaurant. These fuzzy rules capture the relationship between the input variable and the output variable, which is the likelihood of returning. Based on the linguistic term like delicious, bad, average, yummy, comfortable, uncomfortable, less, and many. These rules can be used in fuzzy logic system to make prediction about the customer likelihood to return to a restaurant based on the given input variable. Then for this line, is create a fuzzy control system using the defined rules, fuzzy rules. Then for this line, is create a simulation of object for the fuzzy control system. For this, it pass input value to the simulation. The next four lines assign the input value to the simulation, which for the test it gives 28, service 50, ambience 47, and variety is 80. Then for this line, this to compute the output of fuzzy logic system based on the provided input value that we just give. And then for this line is to print the result, print the compute output value of the fuzzy logic system, specifically the value of the output variable likelihood. For this line, it's likely intended to visualize the fuzzy logic system output using membership function plot for likelihood. So if we run this, we can see the result predicted result, which is 76.72, which give the membership function graph, which is its value more than 50, since the range for the not likely is 0 to 50 and the likely from 51 to 100. Since it's 76.72, it's on the right side, so the customer is likely to return to the restaurant again. That's all for me. Thank you.